Hey everyone! It's Jennifer with DP Addiction Adventures coming to you live tonight. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. Just chilling out, waiting until I can see what you're seeing so I can position you correctly. You can see the mess I have here. Woo. Let's get that out of the way. Let's get you up close and personal. Oh, well, welcome. Happy Friday night. Did everyone survive their week so far? Hey, Elizabeth. So glad you could make it. Oh, hey, Crystal. How's everybody doing? Hey, Aunt B. Hey, Jill. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Creative Granny. Just asking everyone how they survived their week. I barely survived mine. Hey, Cindy's Traveling Crafts. Hey, Lisa. Welcome, Jane and Yvonne. Diamond Painting Dreamer in the house. Hey, Jeremy. Welcome. Yeah, Aunt B, I'm glad too. I'll get into that in a few minutes. Hi, Angel's mom. Hi, Alyssa. Hi, Dave. Courtney. Hey, girl. Hey, Tail Whip. You guys ready to party hardy like it's 1999? Hey, Eskies. Hey, Beverly. Hey, Cats Gallery. Hey, Kim. Oh my gosh, Ginger's in the house. Woohoo! You and I are usually on opposite schedules. Hey, Rebecca. Hey, Susan. Red's Random Corner. Wendy. Hey, girlfriend. I was thinking about you earlier today. I'll be to anyone. Hey, Corey. Hey, Rachel Ray. Oh, Courtney, what do you mean paint alone with me? Do you have the house to yourself tonight? Paint along, okay. Sometimes painting alone is fine. Hey, Francine. Oh my goodness. Oh, she woke you up early. Hey, Eileen. Yeah, Ginger, I know that you're on usually around 9:30 and I'm at work by 8:15. And I usually have a client at 9:30, so when they don't show up, I'll hop on for like 5 minutes. Close my door and be like, ah. Nobody knows it. But I'm taking a break. And now I just told the whole world my secret. Don't turn me on, people. Shh. Oh, Wendy. Are you going to post some picture updates? Hey, Teresa. Glad you could make it. I have been diamond painting for 7 minutes straight. Does that count? My goodness. So, yeah, have you guys ever woken up on the wrong side of the bed? Like, you just know it. Like, the minute your feet hit the floor, you're like, oh crap, today's gonna be a day. You ever had that? Oh, this is London. London Nights, I call it. It's what the thumbnail was when you guys came in. So this is kind of the speed of the cars, I guess, or the lights going by. All the time. Oh, that's what happened to me today, and I was like, oh crap, today's going to be a day and a half, and I felt it coming on yesterday, and I'm like, maybe attitude-wise I can kick this down, and had a great night with Donnie's live last night. I was live hopping, going back and forth from Donnie's to Wolfpack, back to Donnie's, trying to keep my spirits good, and it just, I don't know. And then I woke up this morning and I had 1 out of 3 clients cancel on me, which was fine, but he's like, I forgot. This is the 3rd appointment he's forgotten. So I'm like, well, I'm sorry, dude. Like, I've now paid 3 hours of interpreting for you and you haven't even shown up. And he's like, but I still want to come. And I'm like, you're going to have to wait till the end, till June, because I can't, my budget doesn't keep allowing to pay for interpreters if you aren't coming. So I had to deal with that. My daughter had a game tonight. Yeah, it's weird. I live in West Michigan, and it's been quite dreary. Today actually got sunny, but I worked, so I didn't get to see a lot of it. But my daughter had a soccer game tonight, so we went to that. And then, I don't know if anybody has Panda Express where they live, but we had a new one open up by us. So I told my husband, he's like, where do you want to go for dinner? Because he works Sundays. So he's like, we can do your Mother's Day dinner tonight. And I'm like, I do not feel like going out. You're on a popsicle and chicken soup diet. Diamond Dreamer, what are you talking about? I bar him or asked him to reimburse you? Rachel, are you sick, or did you have something with your teeth done? What's going on with the chicken soup and popsicle diet? 7:38. This is confetti heaven right down here. I got this strip, which was like a big color block, and this strip right here. Don't eat the little black peppers and the kung. Thank you, Diamond Dave. I usually get the Beijing beef and what else? Oh, I missed some 7s down here. That's 7. Aw, I'm so sorry, Rachel. Is that why you're home? Are you home from work? Just chilling and diamond painting? So yeah, forgive me if I'm all over the place tonight. I don't have ADD, but I feel like I'm ADD. I had a lot of fun last night in Wolfpack and in Donnie's Live. Mandy Manzano made a appearance, and while we were talking, Mrs. Coffee was Facebook messaging me back and forth, and I was like, oh, I think I'm wooing her. I think I'm gonna get her to make me a baked potato sketch. So for anybody who wasn't there, I begged Mandy Manzano to make me a flying baked potato sketch that I told her I wanted to turn into a custom diamond painting. She said that she said that she would try. She loved the idea. So I don't know if she'll have time to do it. I know she's super, super busy, but it's the thought that counts. So if she does, we'll see what happens. So I told her that if it takes off and she sells it through Diamond Art Club, I want a small royalty for the potato story. Gotta support, right? Oh yeah, Greek mythology, Ginger. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Which story would you want her to do first if she could only do one? I was huge into Greek mythology when I was in college and took a whole class on it. And realized I couldn't keep any of the Greek gods straight. I kept mixing them all up. So that was interesting. But yeah. Some Aphrodite. Ah, that's a good one. Is that a representation of you, Ginger? You've been sassy lately. I watched your unboxing of, was it Autumn Tree? Girl, you had some things you were saying that made me blush. So what should we chat about tonight? I hopped on. I didn't really have I wish. I didn't really have an agenda. Normally I have some stories to tell. But I'm like, I'm just going to hop on and see what happens. Good night. Stay healthy or get healthy, Rachel. Thanks for saying hello, though. I feel blessed. Go get healthy. So I will say, last night when I realized that Stephanie was live, Wolfpack, I jumped on, and while I was diamond painting, my husband's like, you can come sit over by me. And I was like, okay. So I stopped diamond painting, said goodbye for a few minutes, went and sat with my husband and watched some TV. And I had eaten some of these barbecue chips that are local to where I'm from. Oh, thank you, Ashley. Hey, Carly. So good to see you. So, I had these hot barbecue chips, and I love them, but my nose was watering like crazy. So I was like, you know what? I have some ice cream down here. I'm going to have a little bit of ice cream to cool my taste buds off. But then I realized that means I have to go upstairs because I don't have a spoon. And I'm like, well, right now I'm getting a crown done on my teeth, and they're extra sensitive. So I wanted the ice cream not to be rock solid cold. So I put it on the little coffee table we have. Well, then I forgot about it because my husband fell asleep, and I'm like, well, if he's sleeping, I'm going to go back to diamond painting. And so I came back to diamond painting and then I saw Donnie was live, and then I was going back and forth because I couldn't pick because I love them both. And then 12:30 hits, and I jump off the computer and go upstairs, and I look over, and there's my pint of ice cream. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Kim. Glad you could make it. Yeah, it was no longer ice cream. It wasn't even milkshake. It was like chocolate milk. So I threw it in the freezer, and it'll probably be like that rock hard, icy consistency, not the creamy kind. So we'll see, but I couldn't just throw away a whole pint of chocolate peanut butter gelato. Cost me $3.50 for that little guy. Oh, I'm so glad you're here, Kim. I'm good, Michelle. I'm so glad you could make it. I was thinking about you today. How are you holding up, sweetie? you getting some rest and some love, and just know that we care about you. And we're here to diamond paint together. Aw, thank you, Carly. To me, it's just crazy life. I'm not going to say my maiden name publicly in case my daughter ever needs to use it as her password. But let's say my maiden name was Jones. Jennifer Jones. I don't know. My parents used to call it the Jones curse because everything that could go wrong in our family goes wrong. And so I just working and learning. Alright, I'll try to turn towards the camera. I'm so far down my desk, I'm away from my phone, and I'm sorry it's hard to hear. Let me squeak on over. Is that a little better? Try not to turn my head as much. Good. I'm waiting, Wendy, I'm drooling over your headset that you got. The little earbuds with the microphone. So I figured out a way to get them without paying for them. Oh, so you want to hear my cheap way? My diamond painting's a 70 by 50. So it's quite big. It's yeah. So yeah, at work I have to, for my continuing education, I'm constantly doing consultations, I'm constantly on webinars. Between sessions, I'll hop on and do like a 20-minute webinar for certain therapeutic modalities or freshen up on something. If I know I'm going to have a client that's dealing with something heavy and I want to make sure I'm in the zone. Well, I have an office door. I'm one of the few offices in our building. And so I closed the door to listen to these webinars because there's like 15 cubicles outside my office, and they're always like, turn that down, because my office acts like a megaphone the way it's built. So if I have my door open and my computer's playing a webinar, like half the office can hear what I'm hearing, even if it's soft. So I'm like, oh, I need headphones. But the way my desk is, my computer screen is like, my laptop is way up here, and then my keyboard, I have a wireless keyboard down here because I like it better than the laptop keyboard. So it's like within, if I plugged in the headphones, if I got some, yeah, exercise, woo! If I plug in the headphones, then it's too far away, the cord is too far away, and so if I ever turn my head or have to reach into a drawer and grab something, it's going to pull my laptop or pull my ears out. So I thought, well, then I heard through the grapevine that anything under a certain price point, as long as we don't do it all the time, doesn't need clearance from supervisors. It comes out of the normal administrative budget. And I've yet to purchase, like, ask for something. So I'm like, huh. So I found these headphones, very similar to yours, Wendy, that were under, of course, under $50. I think they were $30. They're wireless, and they have a microphone, and they're rechargeable. So I thought, I need them for work, but they won't really do any good sitting in my desk 24/7. So why don't they stay in my purse? And then when I come home and I go live on YouTube or do a video, those could be used as well. So I'm like, So in reality, I do need them for work, but because they're wireless and because they easily will fit into my purse, that's my plan. What do you guys think? Yes, Carla, but I don't want an extender. I want the nice wireless ones. So that's my plan. So I think they were ordered this week. I sent to Amazon. Well, I sent my request, and it was approved. And I don't know when it was exactly ordered, but it should be there Monday or Tuesday. So I'm pretty excited. So, I know the last couple times I've had to sit close to my phone. When I'm tired, I tend to get soft spoken, and so I don't realize it because my head thinks I'm talking loud. And then also normally I'm sitting closer to the phone, but this silly painting is so big. Oh, the full ear headphones? Carla, it's your hubbies. Well, husbands are definitely like Mr. Fix-Its. They hear the problem. What, honey? Okay. My daughter wants me to show you something. I'll show it in just a minute when I tell the story. So, yeah, husbands and boyfriends and dads and brothers, men in general, not a bad stereotype, but they want to fix things as soon as they hear the problem. So they're like, how do I fix the problem? And sometimes fixing it is not necessarily what you want, right? You kind of want to think through it and problem solve and get the right solution. Well, Askies, what if I'm the defiant 5-year-old? There, if I put you guys over here so I can see chat, then I turn my head to the left, and then you guys don't have trouble hearing me as much. Honeydew, driving and listening. Do you want me to sing you a song like the radio? I'm not as good as Esky, though. Hannah, you're doing a square diamond painting soon. Ah. I don't think so, Honeydew. You might run. Hey, Rajul. So glad you could make it. Hey, Gail. I'm glad you could jump on. No problem being in and out. Eskies, you're trying both. Do you do one in each ear? And be like, I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. There you go. You got one line from me. That's all I'm doing. If you want more, sit next to me in church. Alright, where's my little smiley face here? It's hiding. There it is. Hey, Sparkle D. Oh, Hannah, you're nervous and excited? I know. But once you do a couple diamonds, you'll be fine. Mrs. Ginger is watching. You know what, Ginger? That would like totally put me into you should have talked to me this morning. That would have snapped me out of it. If Mrs. Ginger was watching me. Bye, Carla. Can you send some cake my way? Pretty, pretty, please. My niece's birthday celebration is tomorrow. I'm really excited. I know there's going to be cake, but my sister-in-law usually makes interesting cakes. Last year's cake, she didn't even frost it. She went like this natural way. And I'm like, I need frosting. I didn't say anything, but I really wanted to go get a, just a second. I need to see, there's Kay. I think that we stopped and got like cookies or cupcakes on the way home. Oh, it's crazy. So yeah, this is confetti crazy, and part of me is like, okay, I'm just going to do these last little color pieces and then let the confetti live, and then when I get to that color up here, maybe I'll come back and poke around. Okay, you got to tell me, Gigi. I know, Kim, right? She made this beehive because her name is Blythe, so they nicknamed her Bee. It was super cute. She put purple homemade frosting in the middle of it just to keep it together. And then she put these like 6 or 7 candied flowers on it. But that was it. There was no frosting. And I was like, how can you not have frosting? And none of us are vegan or gluten-free or any, I mean, I totally get that if you went a different direction. Oh. Hey, Blonde War! So glad you could make it. How you doing, girl? So tonight, I heard Mrs. Coffee was unable to do a live. She's taking care of Miss Maggie. I don't know all the ins and outs, but I think she had a rough day at school today. So, I'm not watching the clock. Rebecca! That was like 12 years ago. I have not thrown any potatoes in 12 years. Oh, too tired to think. Okay, grown-up conversation. I'll try to put 2 and 2 together. So, true criminal cake. Yes, Wendy, no kidding. Yes, Eileen, I think she's doing fine. I'll get to my pen in just a minute. I won't forget. I think Maggie had a rough day at school with some seizures. And so she's just cuddling with Dad, and Mom's there, and they're just having some family time. So, I believe, I did not see the announcement because I was also having family time right before the live. So we'll see, but I'm just not watching the time right now. So I don't know how long this will be. I don't know if it'll be shorter or longer than usual. I'm in a funky mood. Not bad, just funky. So this pen is called a Stabilo pen. It usually has a cap, but it's buried over in this mess over here. It comes in right, this has an R, or left, depending on your hand, because it has spaces. And it's meant to help children and adults with arthritis. Oh, Eileen, thank you for giving us an update. We'll continue to have thoughts and prayers with her. Yes, Ginger, watch out. And so, there's a left and right version. It comes in different colors. You can get them on Amazon. But what I did, because this was the fad when I first started diamond painting, is I took out, whoops, just a second, there we go. I took out the, what do you call this? Tell me what you call this, ink. And then I put the ink next to the pen, and I cut the pen, but the pen needs to be a little bit longer than the ink. And what I like is it fits perfectly. I don't have to do anything with this head. So then I put it in here, and because I kept this a little bit longer, it's super, super tight when you turn it on. turn it on. Haha. When you twist it. And so now it's not going to go anywhere. And then I also like, because it's not glued in there or anything like that, if this metal gets warped or bent or doesn't accept, sometimes it doesn't like wax anymore, I can just cut a new pink pen and stick it in there. So I really like it. I also like that it has a cap. You can put the cap on to keep the wax. I have so much wax though, I don't care. I leave the cap off. So that's this pen. So I don't know how many of you have watched me long enough to know that I really like elephants. And so I wanted to show you part of my elephant collection. This is a pen that was made by Egyptian glass blowers. And it has a little elephant on it. And I was hoping to change it into a diamond painting pen, but I didn't want to break the glass. So I just have it sitting down here next to me. It's so pretty. Doo, 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 doo. So yeah, I've got that. My daughter keeps pointing at me. She went on a field trip yesterday and went to Blanwars. She succumbed to the DAC today. She made it through the sale until today. Miss Tia dropped the hammer in her giveaway video, and I listened, but all I could do was stare at her Mandy Mazzano. Nola. Blanwar, welcome to the club. You'll have to tell us how you like it. So my daughter yesterday, she's in 5th grade, had an all-day field trip. Bless her father's heart, he took the day off and spent like 7:30 or 7:45 a.m. all the way up to 9 p.m. with 5th graders. Blanwar says she told herself no, but the mouse said yes. Click, click, ching, ching. It's on its way. So yeah, so they went to Greenfield Village in the Detroit area. And we're on the west side of the state. So they drove to the east side on a bus with all the kids. Hey, Soulful Brush. So glad you stopped in. And then the Ford Museum. And so as a gift to me, I got this lovely magnet. You ready? It's the Wienermobile. So I don't have anything magnetic to stick it on around here. Everything I have is that like IKEA wood type stuff. So it's just setting up here, but I love it. So, yeah. So I have a Wienermobile. My husband and best friend and I went when we were in college to Lake Michigan in Holland, Michigan. And just so happened that the Wienermobile was parked in the parking lot. So we all walked over there and had a person. Exactly. We had a person take our picture. So I have a picture of us standing in front. And we're like the size of my finger down here in the picture. But the picture is like this big. So I could literally stick them side by side and we'd have like little tiny Jennifers. I have quite a collection of odd stuff. So I've got the Wienermobile. I've got my llama clips. I just showed you my elephant right here. It's crazy. I did get, hi Pauline. I did buy one of these. And you're probably thinking, what in the world is this? I thought that I would use this instead of a toothbrush to clean my painting. So I know Donnie showed how she used the scrubber and it didn't kill her painting. So, hi Diamond Painting with Anxiety. So glad you could make it. So I wanted to get one that I hadn't cleaned the bathtub or the sink with. And I thought a vacuum cleaner attachment, exactly. So I thought this was kind of cool because it had a handle. So I haven't tried it yet, but I may do a video with it. I'm not quite sure what this is for right here, but who knows? Some things are kind of in... Oh, it's a fork cleaner. There's a little tiny picture right here, and you put your fork, you can scrub your fork. That's pretty cool. And then this is a knife cleaner, so you can stick your knife in. But I would be scared all your food would end up down in this crack. How would you clean? I'm not going to say how would I clean the crack. Oh, I'm desinking. What's that, Soulful Brush? I don't know. I was like, what is that? I was like, oh, it has a little picture on it. It is pretty neat, but I would think your food would get, like the fork one, no, because it's right there. But the knife one, I would think your food would get stuck. So, anyway. Okay, okay. So yeah. Angel Devil. I glitch in as I talk. So like things go in and out. Okay. I'm coming over because I don't have that much water pressure, Elizabeth. Well, I got this at Meijer, which is like a, you know, Walmart type of store. We don't say Walmart here in Grand Rapids because it's the birthplace of Meijer. We do have Walmarts here. I'm sorry, Ginger, but they are not the best Walmarts because all of our money is focused on, you could clean it. Reset your chest, Elizabeth says. Love you, Elizabeth. Which reminds me, see, you reminded me of a funny story. It's not a potato story, I promise. But it does have to do with peas. I have lots of food stories. Lots of food stories. Ah, shoot. I just put 154 and 902. That's not going to work. So while I'm picking these out, your phone hates you. Okay, so I told this story at work today, so I'll tell it here too. When we first moved into our house, we have a small galley kitchen. Hey, Soulful Brush, you didn't miss much. Inslee was just resetting her chest. Food stories. Yeah, so when we first moved in, we don't have a lot of counter space. And so I did not want my microwave on my kitchen counter because it would take up a third of the counter space we had. And so my husband built this shelf above above our stove. All right, so we have our stove, well, we have our fridge, our stove, and then this little 2 or 3 foot counter over here. So there's 3 things. And then above this little counter is where the shelf is. The shelf goes over the stove and over the counter, and then our microwave sits on that shelf. So we have all this counter space, and then on the shelf is the microwave. Well, in the apartment we lived in when we first got married, the microwave was on the counter, and so it was pretty much at like stomach or chest level. And so when you pull something out, you just pull it straight out and set it next to you. Well, because it's on the shelf, it's like at eye level for me. Like you can see my hands. I'm kung fu. Okay. I talk with my hands. Can you tell? So the microwave was up there. Now, side note, Jennifer Roberts has certain vegetable ways that she buys things. What I mean by that is for carrots and potatoes, I like fresh. I don't do frozen or canned. I'd rather steam them or boil them. I like fresh. For peas, I like frozen. And for green beans and for corn, I like to can. You don't have to have that memorized, but it's for the story. So when I make macaroni and cheese, I love to have frozen peas, but not frozen. I like to have them cooked. You guys still with me? I'm not seeing chat go up and down. Does it put you to sleep? So summarizing the story, the microwave is at eye level. I've made macaroni and cheese and I want some peas, so I put them in a bowl, add some water, put them in the microwave, put it on for 2 or 3 minutes. When the microwave is done, how to work on a 60 by 40, it's up to you, Soulful Brush. This one I'm working on widthwise because that's how the strips of paper were already pre-cut. So I go to pull this dish out of the microwave and silly me forgets that it's going to be hot. So I don't grab a towel or a hot pad or anything to grab it. Well, in the apartment when it was hot, I would pull it out and just set it right in front of the microwave. Now it's 2 feet in the air. So when I go to pull it out, I go, ooh, 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 and I put it on the counter. Well, meanwhile, the water like swishes, and that boiling hot water falls onto my chest. And it's burning me. And I'm like, ah! I burned my boobs. I'm sorry, it just hit me. So I go to talk to my best friend later in the day, and she's like, how's your day going? And I was like, I burned my boobs. And she's like, what? Now she knows me, okay? So we lived together in our apartment in college, and she gets me. So she's like, what the heck? And I'm like, so I tell her this story because she knows I love peas with my macaroni and cheese, and she's like, Jennifer, seriously. Now she burns herself all the time, but it's like the legit doesn't pay attention when she pulls something out of the oven, so it touches the side of her. Thank you, Ginger. So it touches the side of her hand or her arm. And so she's laughing at me, which is fine. I'm laughing with her. I get it. And I'm like, seriously, this stuff happens to me. And so this is the funny part, though. After she laughed her head off and was making fun of me for like half an hour while we were talking, a week later, we're talking, and she's like, Jen, you'll never believe what just happened. I'm like, what? She's like, I burned my boobs. I about peed my pants. I was like, you made fun of me for like half an hour and would text me and laugh at me, and you went and did it? What the heck did you do? Why did you not learn from my mistakes? And she said that she was making homemade applesauce and was stirring the applesauce, and it boiled and splattered, and when it splattered it hit her in the chest, and so as soon as it happened it hurt, but she busted out laughing because she was like, at first she thought only Jennifer could burn her boobs, but then she goes and does it. So that's my funny food story. Aw, Eskies. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry your laptop is leaving, but you know what? Ashley was so kind, wasn't she? So it's not going to be long. Yeah, Elizabeth, it's easy to swish that hot liquid around. Seriously, right? I'm trying to put these back because I've made a mess. So yeah. I know, right, Dave? I do want to write a book though. I have the chapter titles ready and the subject matter. So, excuse, I just finished my soda. You didn't want it, so I drink it. Alright, I'm putting all these away because I'm going to start a new strip of my diamond painting, and so I don't want to bump all my, and then I can't count when I'm talking to you. I will show you in just a minute. I'm cleaning it off. Don't worry, I'm not leaving. I'm cleaning it off so I can move to the next strip, and it'll be a great time to show you what I'm working on. Alrighty. This week's been so chaotic, and you can always tell when it's a chaotic week because my diamond painting area is so chaotic. And all those unboxings. Did you guys get a chance to... I got a chance to do my first premiere, so catch up on that if you didn't before. Alright, I did some unboxings. So just a second and I'll show you what I am doing. Bright light. Let's turn that off for you. So, I don't know what to call this. I called it London at Night, or London Night. But, this is what I'm working on. Hey, Jennifer Jones. It is a 70 by 50. It's round. Whew. Actually, I think I'm going to go this way. Right, Elizabeth? No kidding. But that was my food story. Alright, I'm getting you all situated again. Yeah, my husband and I went there when we were in college. We were there for about a month. And then, oh, you still have a scar? Well, my chest is not scarred, thank the Lord. But I will say it did hurt, and I still, to this day, when I pull the peas out of the microwave, shudder. But I do not forget. What I usually do when I pull out a hot dish from the microwave is right there on the stove is the, like a hand towel that you dry your hands off on. So I'll grab that and I'll grab it around the bowl and pull it out, and then I'll put the hand towel back. But I don't know what I was thinking. Evidently, I wasn't. So, that being said, let's see, 30, 47 is what? V. That's what. What? She wants the peacock? What's going on, Elizabeth? Why are you picking on Jennifer Jones? I've hidden the peacock. She can't find it. Remember, you need a hard hat to find anything in my craft room area. So unless she has her own hard hat. Oh, you both do. I see. Yeah, the struggle is real when we find ones that we like. I used to think I was watching people's unboxings so that I wouldn't buy, you know, living vicariously. And then I realized that it was just urging me to want to buy more. Oh, I'm reaching for my water cup. Soulful, you were trying to make spaghetti. Lucky for you, your dad was a ski patrol medic. So he rescued your stomach. Yeah, so Elizabeth, if you have a hard hat, come on over. Come on over, baby. Alright, so this, what do you do when it's confetti central? Like, where do you even start? You guys got to see this. Ready? You're going on a ride. Oh, you can't go too far. You're plugged in. I'm going to have to unplug you. Alright, let's see. It's like, I don't even know. Start right there. Thanks a lot. Alright, Wendy. I'll try. I'm going to try to put you back, though. So you're coming back. Don't look at my mask. Close your eyes. Did you close your eyes? I don't think you closed your eyes. Wendy, close your eyes. You didn't miss much, honeydew. You missed my food story. I know, Kim. I warned you. I'm sorry. Alright, well, the one that stands out to me most is 310. So we'll dive in there first. Well, you're back in place so everyone can reopen their eyes if they close them. The mess is gone. If you really want to see it, you can replay it. But thank you for closing your eyes. I want to know if you, okay, two questions. Number one, what diamond painting subject matter or diamond painting are you working on right now? And number 2, if you're working and painting along with me, what DMC color are you using right now? I'm on 310. Oh, honeydew, I was the furry pops. Oh. Let's see here. Yeah, I was just showing confetti. I didn't even know where to start, and so instead of having an anxiety attack on live YouTube, I just like sent everyone on a roller coaster ride so I could do my deep breathing, and then I jumped into 310. Like how I work there and cover up my distress. Being a therapist is all about just covering things up. Alright, so we have Disney princesses. Good job. Wanderer, 310. The Path, always 310. Flowers and a Dragonfly, 501. Ocean Turtle, 518. It's Crystal is working with 342. Is that a purple crystal?
7 minutes left.
Elizabeth, a tattoo rose. Planwar mandala. Ooh. That's okay, Francine. Glad you can make it. Rainbow unicorn. Ooh, I like 995. That's that like aqua, like bright blue color. Oh, Jennifer. I'm so sorry. Confetti heaven or hell for Jennifer. Kim's husband bought her a Mama Knows Best. She has to kit it up. Yes. Kim, I have a great video about those Harbor Freight. If you want to label them. All you need is some Scotch tape, and you can cut up and stick on them right here. Little one for son's bathroom. Joe got seasick. Oh, there goes the caps lock. That's all right. I Take You as Creative Grammy. What child is this? Yin Yang Dragons. Do you need a hug, kiddo?
I was going to ask if
Okay. Yeah, Aunt B, I love Harbor Freight. I go back to them all the time. Yeah, Kim, it's like a 15-minute video. I have a sticker maker, but I also show how to just use Scotch tape. Super easy. That's what I normally use. Kitting Up Spot and Desert Prince right now. So many DMCs. Karina, howdy! I just caught up on all your videos. Great post review. Yeah, kiddo wants to watch the last 5 minutes of this show, but Dad said that she needed to go to bed, so she's asking permission to watch the last 5 minutes. So, good job. We have a rule in our house, whichever parent gives the dictation or the orders, the parent, you have to ask permission. The other one can't override it. So, it works pretty well. Ah, sunflower. Half a cup of 310s. Oh my goodness. Crazy. Oh, diamond painting with anxiety. Thank you. You're so sweet. For those of you who want to know, the little, down by where you chat, there's a little $sign, and it's called a super chat. And so, any money that is donated through that, or given through that, I put back into the channel. When we did the diamond paint along, I always get that wrong, DP-a-thon, and I did it for a charity. The money went to the charity. But yeah, that's what that's for. Did you have a hard hat picked out? I think Crafting with Christy is the one that helped me with that. I thought maybe I would go, you know, repurpose it and... Oh, thank you. That'll help you guys too, right? So you don't have to go on a roller coaster ride. Yes, Soulful Brush. Mrs. Coffee's off this week. We are praying and thinking of her and Maggie because Maggie's had a really rough day with her seizures. So we will try to keep everyone posted. So I am not going until 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will probably, you love coasters, but yeah, I don't want to add to your anxiety. I want to take away from it. So the lighting I want, I'm probably $10 to $20 away from getting, which after a week of you guys watching, I should get there. So a week or two. Well, what am I saying? Not a week. Maybe 2 or 3 weeks. If you guys watch, then definitely we will have it in the bag. I have the money to order the stand I want through the channel, so I'll be ordering that, which will help on the roller coaster. And then the next step is a little bit of the lighting. So we're getting there. I promise. I have not forgotten. What? Oh my gosh. I just fell on the floor. After I go live, after live, I'm going to jump on and I'm going to buy that thing. So by next live, anxiety will not be so anxious anymore. I can be therapeutic to you. I will take away your pain instead of adding to it. Thank you so much. You guys are such a blessing. Hi, Jeremy. Were you out making wonderful stickers for everybody? Welcome back. Oh, thank you, Diamond Painting with Anxiety. I hope tomorrow night to be able to videotape, or maybe Sunday, my therapeutic video on fear. I'm so excited. I was actually practicing it the other day, and normally I don't practice. But it's just really been on my heart to just talk about that subject of fear and where fear takes us. Like, what is it about fear that we can't get over? Aw, Karina, thank you. You are so sweet. Oh, just 1 second. I'm saying goodnight to the kiddo. You want to say goodnight?
Good night.
She did such an amazing job today at soccer. We got one more game this weekend. Sleep well. So, yeah, so Jeremy makes amazing stickers. And I know Eskies was showing one of them. Jeremy, is there a way to purchase them, or do they just contact you and on a whim you make them? I'm giving you a little bit of a platform, Jeremy. Woo them in with your sticker love. Rosette, I love it. Oh, hey, Eskies, oh, you're only on your phone. I'm so used to you now having, oh, Boudoir, thank you. I'm so excited. As soon as we're done with live, I am going to hop off of here and purchase this. All right, so while I'm talking to you, Jeremy, what is the name of your Etsy shop? And I'll try to put a link in here for you. Hey, Cheryl. Welcome. All right, let's see if I can do this. Drum roll, Jeremy. So yeah, I'm really excited to talk about fear and the path that it takes us on, how to get off that path, how to get over fear. Fear, and so what about you? What do you mean, Eskies? Oh, I was going to ask you because you're a Smurf, you're an administrator, if you could plop in. Well, Jeremy, I know that, but I can't go over to you right now. I was going to go to Etsy and look you up and then put the link in the chat so people can go right to it. Because I can't click on your name in the chat. Yeah, Karina, I just, yeah, it does. And so I was just thinking about that. And so there's a lot of tools and a lot of different perspectives, ways to think about fear and overcome fear. And so, so yeah. Let me see if I can, Jeremy. Nope, that didn't work. All right. Well, I'm sorry. I tried, Jeremy. So yeah, so I'm going to try to do that. My next diamond painting after this one is, I have to do Frog Princess. Princess and the Frog. I have to. But I really wanted, oh, thank you, Jeremy. I'll go look that up and then I will put the link in right away. Well, excuse me. Well, I don't know why it's not popping up. If somebody wants to go try to find, it's Jeremy's Sticker Shop. Oh, thank you, Ginger. Hey, Tasha. So glad you could make it. Jeremy. I love your opening. Jeremy's Sticker Shop. I make and sell F-bomb stickers. Oh, goodness. Hey, Cassandra, welcome. Oh, it looks like either one of us wasn't in a good mood or we had a troll because we already have a thumbs down. That's okay. Maybe somebody got sick on the roller coaster ride I gave. Soon to be more sticker. Okay. Sounds good, Jeremy. We will keep our eyes open and our wallets ready. Alright, so I'm used to only talking for an hour. So what should I talk about? Mother's Day. Yes, thank you, Tasha. Thank you so much. Darn those diabetic turtles. They are crazy. Yes, right, Blonde Noir? Great grandmas are the best too. They are so wise. Well, Rosette, I don't have any lighting. That's what happened. So, my basement has can lighting. Like, it's got 4 cans in the ceiling. It's our family room. And at the back of the family room, I have a desk. And above my desk is 3 little green lights. You ready? I'm going to roller coaster you. Close your eyes if you don't want a roller coaster. Alright? So, this is my lighting. I'm doing really great there, right? So that's my lighting. There's 3 of them right there. Oh, did you see the poster back there? Look, I did that, guys. That's a diamond painting. Oops, that's my mess. That's the playroom area. Ooh, there's such a delay that I can't see. Look, that's a diamond painting. Shot of vodka. And then back here, since I'm showing you my mess, there you can see the lights in the... There we go. Ah! What's happening? Oh dear. There. That's a diamond painting. But then the lights are right there. So, I am always hitting my head on them. They do not give good lighting for you guys. Yeah, it's not the best picture. Sorry. But it's back there. It looks good when you're looking at it and don't have the glare of the lights. Oh no, Blonde Noir. Oh, quick, quick, quick. Somebody's sending something over. So, whenever I have to do a video, I always have to do like a weird angle, or I can't show you guys close-ups without making you dizzy. Not weird. I love it, Jill. Or like when I'm doing unboxings, and like even now, it's not the best. It's got like this green tone. It doesn't show you clear color. And so I looked into the lighting, the round lighting that also has the stand on it. It's not terribly expensive. It's, you know, anywhere from $25 to $30, but it doesn't clip easily to how my desk is. Oh, Cassandra, I'm so sorry. Right, Jill? Yeah. So, like right now it's got this yellowish tone and things like that. And so Stitcherista had a tripod that's going to work really well. And then I found a separate light that would attach to the tripod that would help color correct. I need a windmill's lighting. Well, Elizabeth, I can't have everything. So it'll be nice because, oh, Susan, you have antique lamps? That's awesome. Oh, Jill. Yeah, middle of the area of the room, and the house heats up the lights. I would like to thank those. Michelle, what's wrong? I don't know if that's happened here. So, yeah, so thank you so much. I can't wait to go by that right away. And Gail, you got your A3. Welcome to the family. Right, Diamond Painting with Anxiety. Hey, Crafting with Christy. Ginger, Ginger. One of your favorite memes says that you don't have to be crazy to be my friend. I'll train you. Well, Michelle, if that's in my chat and my subscriber, you tell me or message me, because that is not the community I want. Okay? You are welcome here. You are grieving right now. You need a support system. You need your mind taken off of the pain so that you can process the pain. And you need to be loved right now. And it's okay to feel what you're feeling. It's okay to grieve. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be sad. Well, you know what? You need to delete them then. Okay? They are not people that are adding to your life. But it does not mean that you should choose to leave. I leave it up to you, but it's okay. What you're feeling is normal. What you're going through is normal. It's grief, and it hurts, and it sucks. And I wish that we could physically be there for you. But we're here for you. And if people are Facebook messaging you or YouTube messaging, then you need to just block them and know that one voice is not all voices. How you feeling, Crafty with Christy? What's, are you icing and heating your knee like you're supposed to? Thank you, Shell. Thank you, Soulful Brush. Thank you, Jill. Thank you, Diamond Painting with Anxiety. You know, Crafting with Christy, should you just be able to take your knees off and put them in the freezer? Yeah. You know, and the thing is when we're vulnerable and we're hurting, that means that we're going to hurt even more if somebody says something. And so right now is just a time to breathe and to mourn and to grieve and be okay and know that you're okay. Your best friend would have wanted you to be loved and supported, would have wanted you to find truth. Oh, not a problem, Michelle. I was just saying that one person does not speak for all, that you are valued, you are cared for, you are loved and supported, that when Facebook messages or YouTube messages come like that, block them. Hey, Carol. That what you're going through is normal. You're going to be angry. You're going to be upset. You're going to be sad. You're grieving. And that's okay. And people don't understand that. And everybody handles grief differently. Everybody needs a support system. And please, I know, Michelle. It's a difficult time for you right now. But you know what? You are not responsible for how we feel. You are responsible for being there for yourself, and we will choose if the weight is too much. Okay? You are not too much. You are perfect the way you are. And what you're feeling, you're most vulnerable right now. Okay, but I want you to know that we are here, and if you want to message me sometime or you want to come back, we're here, okay? You know, isolation is very lonely. And I recommend that you do your best not to isolate, even if you don't want to be with people, that you know, sit there and listen or reach out or just be. You don't have to say anything. It's up to you. But you are not alone. And the people who really matter in your life are not pushing you away. We care about you. Why do you think I threw the potato across the room? Because I was very vulnerable. I wasn't in my right mind. Well, Christy, my Friday has been crazy, but it's been good. I woke up a little cranky this morning, but I survived. My client survived. I had a wonderful client today. She's amazing. She's doing amazing. Yeah, so I'm doing okay. Went to a soccer game tonight. My daughter was playing. I have a soccer game tomorrow. I know, I did Crafting with Christy. Like, I know it's a funny story, but the truth is, like, when we're vulnerable and we're hurting, you know, now I was hormonal, but like we're in survival mode. Like, our brain's number one job is for us to survive. So when we grieve, you know, yeah, exactly. And so when we grieve, you can unfriend them on Facebook, Michelle. I'll look into YouTube Messenger. I'm not sure how that works. But you can just unfriend people on Facebook. Or you delete them without even looking at them. So when we go to survive, when we're grieving, we're going to either lash out or we're going to isolate. Okay? So we're going to fight or we're going to freeze. Flight goes between both of them. So if we're grieving and we naturally are more of an angry person or an outgoing person, we're going to scratch people's eyes out. We're going to throw potatoes across the room. We're going to yell, kick, scream, crash our car into something. Or if we freeze and we hide, we're going to isolate ourselves, go into depression, go into anxiety, panic attacks. So our brain's number one job is to protect ourselves. Yeah, exactly. But you know, crafting with Christy, like, what is something that would pull her? Like, is there something that she loves to do that she could do in the nursing home that wouldn't take her there? So yeah, that's I don't mean to get all advicey on you. Sorry, Michelle, if that's not what you need. But I also, my heart just breaks because I'm like, I don't want you to feel alone when we're here. And you don't have to talk if you don't want to, or you can talk. I can carry on 3 or 4 conversations at once. How do you think I handle the voices in my head? Well, I can't make that choice for you, Michelle. You know what I would suggest, Michelle? I would suggest that maybe, okay, here's something you can do. The person who is messaging you, you can hide any of their posts from your feed. So if you go, I don't know exactly how to explain to do it, but if you go to the right side of whatever they've posted on the group page, there's like little dots or something, and you can, bye Eskies. Are you coming? Are you going? I didn't see if you were leaving. Oh, okay. Bye, Eskies. We love you. Yeah. Tell one of the administrators, Michelle. And if it's one of the administrators doing it, then you shouldn't be in the group. Join another group. There's several groups out there that we're a part of. But you can block the person, or you can hide forever their post so you're not reminded of them. There's a couple things that you can do. But yeah. So. Well, guys, I think I might wrap this up. It's irrelevant. Yes, Elizabeth. Good job. I totally agree. So yeah, I think I'm going to end this note so that I can jump into exactly, Karina. Woo! Tracy Lynn is finishing up the peacock. See, go get her peacock. Oh my goodness. Crazy, crazy. Well, Michelle, we're here for you. We care about you. We've all been there in different ways. Yeah, Karina, I loved your live. Oh my gosh. Thank you for pushing through that and learning how to do that. She has to block herself. Mrs. Coffee! All right, Mrs. Coffee, here's a summary of the last hour and a half. You ready? We went on a roller coaster ride. We're purchasing new lighting as a group. I burned my boobs with hot peas. And we're building a support system. Now, what's the summary with you on how Maggie's doing? Because we've been thinking and praying for you. Yes, that's what you missed. Now we want to know what we missed in your life. And what you missed is Ginger was pretty good about it. She kept I mean, I tried to bait and hook her. Well, we love Miss Maggie. She's an amazing little girl. She's a trooper. What are you knowing about crafting? Well, I'm just running out of things to say. As a therapist, I normally talk for 50 minutes. And then as an appetizer, I normally talk for an hour. So this hour and a half, I'm kind of running out of material. And I've got to save some material for my whipping chats. Unicorns and llamas. How about a llama unicorn? Is that why we have a pegalamacorn? Oh, blonde wire. No. I am not singing. Woo. Nope. That's Esky's niche. I am not stealing her thunder because I would not be thunder. You guys have already been on a roller coaster ride. You don't need something else. Well, crafting, well, Mrs. Coffee, could you commission somebody to do it? 30 fork. Oh, Ginger, I have a cleaner for your dirty fork. Get your fork out, Ginger. We can clean it. Very easy. So, Mrs. Coffee, are you excited that you are done with your customs? Have you picked out the next one that you're going to work on? Yeah, that's what the roller coaster ride was about, because I was showing everyone that this is confetti. Night, Michelle. We love you. Feel free to lurk anytime if you don't feel like chatting. Okay, so I am going to say goodnight as I squeak my chair. So I'm going to spend some time with my husband saying hi. You were being quiet about. And finish and concentrate on some of this confetti that I have here. What does a fox say? La 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 la. So yeah, I just thank you guys so much for hanging around. I thank you for the love that you have. Thank you so much for helping us get new lighting. I will be going online and looking for it right away after this live. Maybe I'll commission my husband to help me. And I just want to thank you so much for... So, thank you so much, and I appreciate everybody. And until next time, oh, I did want to say real quick, the next 2 Fridays I will not be live. I will be out of town, but I will be able to catch lives. So until then, I'll see you guys later. Be blessed and take care. Watch out for the roller coaster ride again, as I have to try to find the X. There you go. Say hi to yourselves. Bye-bye.